Hey, Internet. Once again, you're at home with a geek. I'm Mark, aka the little black dude, and no, that's not racist. Well, Christmas is over. 2016 is almost over. It is December the 26th. It's my big brother's birthday. Happy birthday, big head. I'm real happy, that I can say that. Hopefully, you get to see this. One of the things that I want to make sure I say at this point in my life is how important it is to be aware of things, okay? Growing up, I have had so much difficulty understanding just how much awareness I have of things. I was like Peanut, meow, constantly. Things always flew over my head. I never had any understanding of what it was that was going on. Nobody really could tell me, what was happening without me just giving the third look to him. I was always confused. Never had a clue. But fortunately, over time, I've gotten better at the idea of understanding things, and I found my own groove. I found my own niche, and finally, had some kind of stability and somewhat peace. Okay, time passes. You grow up. You learn things. You get jobs. You do things that you didn't know that you needed to do over time. And you have your moments, you get tired of things, you get depressed, you get down. Well, sometimes you gotta find a way out of it. As for me, my way out of it, these days anyway, watching YouTube videos. And that's why I'm doing this, okay? Because I have spent the last few years watching YouTube videos and watching YouTubers that I really enjoy and just really getting a feel for things. So right now I'm about to run down some of my favorite YouTubers, okay? And the reasons why I like them. I'm going to start off with one of the first guys I ended up following, okay? One of the first YouTube channels that I ended up following was the Nostalgia Critic, okay? Doug Walker is a bad dude. I love this guy so much, okay? His hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. That always made me happy. I was like, I can't wait to hear what he's going to say. Loved every minute of it. Channel Awesome, for example, absolutely wonderful. I have no qualms with that. I love everything that I have seen on that channel. The fact that they do as much as they've done, first off. And second, the fact that they've had some of the people they've had on the show. You have no idea how much I friggin' lost it when he had Dante Bosco on the friggin' show. Okay, doing the top 11 of the Avatar: The Last Airbender thing. Matter of fact, Avatar: The Last Airbender, right here. I got this for Christmas, even though I already have it, but that's okay. This mess is awesome because Aang is the truth. Okay, anybody who thinks differently need to go somewhere. Anyhow, Dante Bosco dressed as Zuko with the frickin' scar and everything. That made that whole countdown one of the best things I'd ever seen. Laughed my butt off. Made me laugh. Absolutely love it. Okay. Next step. Okay. I found out about Nostalgia Critic. I was like, I wonder if there's other dudes that are doing stuff like this. So, just checking around, seeing who I can find. Nothing really, catching my eye until I came across the AVGN. Okay. Started out as the Angry Nintendo nerd. Now he's the Angry Video Game nerd. James Rolfe. I freaking love this guy. Okay. I try not to curse a lot, especially when I do a video. I really do. But I'm not gonna lie, I love cursing. I laugh hard as hell whenever I get a chance to just run off at the mouth. And watching him flip out at, old video games like we used to back in the day, I enjoy that. And it makes me laugh. It makes me feel like I'm not the only one that had trouble with games. Okay? Love James Rolfe. The dude is awesome. Okay? Listening to guys like him got me into more of the playthroughs and game reviews and stuff like that. So I started checking out Screw Attack, which is good, but my favorite thing on Screw Attack, absolutely Death Battle. Because Wiz and Boomstick are a lot of fun. I freaking love these guys. Plus the fact that they do something that I do anyway. They overanalyze stuff. Holy crap, do they overanalyze stuff. The fact that they take the armor, skills, and weaponry of fictional characters that under normal circumstances would never meet and compare them just to see who would win a death battle. I don't care what anyone says, that mess is amazing. It makes me very happy. There is nothing about it that doesn't make me happy. Okay? So, let's see. We've covered nostalgia. We've covered video games. Where do we go next? Okay, here's where we go next. One of my favorite channels, and the one that inspired me to even start doing stuff like this, Andre Meadows, the Black Nerd from Black Nerd Comedy. Freaking love this guy, okay? The first thing I saw of him back in like 2013, around there, yeah, was one of the Black Nerd Rants, okay? When I come across it was by accident, and I see, "Hi, I'm Andre, I'm a black nerd, and I'm angry. Black Nerd Rants!" When I saw that, I was hooked. Plain and simple. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. In 3 seconds, you just told me everything I need to know about this channel. Let me see what else I can find. So I started watching his videos. I have watched every Black Nerd Rants, every single one of them. And I love every minute of it. Because some of the stuff he's ranting about is stuff I've ranted about, okay? Some of the things that he's brought up are things that have caught my attention. And being a black nerd myself, I want to be one of the cousins like crazy. So of course, I subscribed very quickly. I was very happy. And to this day, I still check out his channel every chance I get. I love the movie reviews. I love the crossovers. Speaking of which, best crossover ever for me. I come home from work one day, had a long day, didn't feel too great. So I put on YouTube to make myself feel better. And I see a video that I never would have expected to see. I see Doug Walker, I see James Rolfe, and I see Andre Meadows sitting in an arcade at the same time. They spent half an hour worth of video going around and playing these games at a place called Galloping Ghost in Chicago. This video made my day. The next day, I see why these three amazing dudes are in the same place. Because apparently they had been working on a video together. They did a review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, all three of them. Oh, it made me so happy. I cannot tell you how happy I was about that. I laughed. I almost cried. I was so excited. But that's how it should be when it comes to something you enjoy. You should be happy. You should be excited. There's never a time where it should be where you're watching something that you enjoy and saying, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to finish it. I'll come back to it later. You know, you shouldn't be like, nah, that shouldn't happen if you're enjoying yourself, okay? Another good example of this just happened a little while ago. There's another channel that I spent a lot of time watching that I hadn't watched for a while. And he put out a video today. I was like, man, I miss this guy. I wonder what he's doing. David So Comedy. David So Comedy, excellent stuff. The man has me laughing on a regular basis, okay? He's fast-paced. He's intelligent. He's funny. He's extremely funny, okay? His vlogs, I love them. I remember once I marathoned all of his vlogs one day. My eyes hurt. My face hurt because I was laughing so hard. Loved every minute of it. But you need that, okay? And today was the day that I really realized just how much you need to laugh, okay? It's something I've always known. It's something I've always talked about. You know, sometimes you just need to spend some time laughing about something. Because life is hard. Life isn't, designed to just hand you everything. Sometimes you're going to have difficulty, okay? I mean, a few months ago, I had gotten to a point where, I didn't know what I was going to do, I was having some difficulties. Had to figure some things out. Had to pull some things out of an orifice, Sometimes it's like that, okay? And during those times, sometimes you just need to sit back and relax and look at something that isn't as serious, okay? David So absolutely works for that. I laugh so hard at how fast-paced he is. Jump cuts definitely make a difference in many videos, but the way he uses them makes me laugh, okay? I love it. I absolutely love it. And one of these days, I'll figure out how to do it and probably use it to my advantage, but hey, it's one of those things. But right now, this is the end of 2016. It's going to be a new year in less than a week, okay? Sunday is New Year's Day. We're going to be starting 2017. We're going to be having a completely different setup. I think there's a lot of people that agree that 2016 sucked. Please, Jeff Jacques made a shirt that said 2016 sucked. So not really hard to believe that, this year wasn't exactly great. I mean, we had a lot of really crazy stuff happen. A lot of, celebrities passed on that people really missed. When David Bowie died, a friend of mine pretty much said his life was over. Like, the soundtrack for his life was David Bowie, different albums, different songs that had come out, things like that. So he really was feeling it. He was really hurt when, David Bowie passed on. I was like, okay, on the one hand, I give it to you because, you're a big fan of him. But on the other hand, life goes on. Plus, his albums are still available, so what's the problem? But that's just one example, okay? There are a lot of people who have gone through, difficulties personally. There are people who have lost loved ones. There are people who have had tragedies happen. There are people who have lost their homes. There are people who lost their jobs. There are people who have gone through things that most people don't get to go through, But that's the thing. When you realize just how important the things that you have going on for you are, and you learn to appreciate how good you have it because you could be in a much worse position, and believe me, I have been in a much worse position than I am right now. When you have the appreciation for what's going on, it's a lot easier for you to sit back and laugh at the things that are good. For example, this weekend, I spent the entire weekend with my son. Okay, I don't get to see my son all the time, but for the last couple days, I spent, a good chunk of time with him, and I got to, enjoy myself with my kid. That's something that doesn't happen all the time. Between my schedule, my son's schedule, the fact that I don't live in the same town, it's hard sometimes. But being with him made me happy. It made all the crap that went on during the past month that had been putting me in, not the best of moods, not even matter. Just spending some time with him made me happy. Spending some time laughing at things that make me laugh, that brought my spirits up. Spending time with people that matter to me makes me happy. Spending time doing things that I enjoy makes me happy. Okay. Sometimes you need to do those things. Sometimes you need to step back and say, you know what? Yeah, I got things I got to take care of here. I got business I have to handle. But sometimes you got to make some time just to be happy about something. And it doesn't need to be extravagant. It doesn't need to be, I'm setting off fireworks here. Oh, I'm going to, go and have a parade. You don't need to have a whole bunch of craziness go on in order to do something that works for you, that makes you happy. Sometimes all you need to do is just sit back and watch something and enjoy yourself. That's what I did. Okay. One of my friends, she and her husband will go out in the backyard, start a fire in the fire pit, sit around, drink, joke, and talk. That makes them happy. Don't have a problem with that. Right now, I'm just letting my brain clear out in video. These are the kind of things that I want to do, at least for a little while. And as time goes on, I'll be putting out some more fun stuff, some more funny things, dressing up in costumes and all that. So hopefully, this coming year, 2017, you guys come and check me out. I want to keep giving you guys some things to to talk about, things to think about, and I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your suggestions. If there's ever a topic that is on your mind or something that you think that I would be able to make commentary on, you always want to put it in the down low. Never mind how you might think about it. Put your subject there, give your opinion, and then let's talk it out like reasonable human beings. It's not always the easiest thing to do. Trust me, I understand. But as long as we can do it, I don't see a problem. For now, I'm just going to ride out the rest of 2016 and try not to cause myself any more problems, and hope and pray that my videos in 2017 are become more plentiful, more entertaining, and become something that helps somebody out the way that David So, Andre Meadows, James Rolfe, and Doug Walker have helped me out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to go be nerdy somewhere else. Here goes the nerd, Mark Morton, on my way.